Wait, I have reduced the bit rate. I have reduced the bit to go. Damn it. 1750 I've reduced the bit rate to. And but also, or the frames per second I reduced, I think, to 20. Audio is at its lowest at 20. I'm going to listen to the stream myself and see what it's like. Let's see if the audio is better. I'm going to stream myself and see what it's like. See if the audio is better. I don't think it's any better. I don't think it's any better. That's a little disappointing. I don't know what else I can do. I don't know if there is anything else. It was like the very night stream was great, but now it's just a nightmare. Just one night. And I'm just like, a whole week. You guys, it's like, maybe Matthew have to fill in. Maybe Matthew's going to have to video better, but yeah, I think Matthew's going to have to fill in this week. Let's see, pop out chat. There we go. Let me pop out chat. All right, maybe a buffer, and it'll be better. Okay. So let's see. So what we really want, the y of the point is below water level. That's all we want to know. So really, right? So to this, let's just forget about that for a second. Okay. What? If position dot y okay, I don't know what it is. AI really wants to probe. AI really wants to probe. What is depth on? Okay, but I don't. What? Stop with the probe depth. Stop with the probe depth. AI, AI, you want to probe? You want to probe? Okay. So really, let's just stop for a second. We'll just start here. Water hits. Right? Let me see something. Oh, water hits. It's right there. They added water. Oh, no, wait. No, it didn't. Oh, this is Matthew. That's why it's different. That's why it's different. That Englishman, dirty Englishman. No, that's not right. That's not right. We'll just do public. I mean, this is just for debugging. So, water hit. I mean, I could have added everything in there. I'm literally just cheating and just cheating. But water hits equals water hits, and then we're going to blood. I'm going to add water hits here. So this is just going to tell me how many points are actually below the water line. I don't know if the video is choppy, but you guys check this. I don't know if you can see this, but like it's windy. It doesn't really look very impressive right here, but yeah, it's pretty windy. I need to go in and get some lunch is what I need to do. Your boy's getting hungry. I never had breakfast. Okay. So water is just full, meaning everything is in water. I break? Did I break something so now Matthew's code doesn't think I'm in the water? I think that might be what I broke. All right. So I'm just going to repeat this. Croc says increase your audio bitrate to 128. Okay, so I think what happened is that okay. I was getting ready to lose my mind because I'm like, why are my other things showing up here? Okay, so let's just reset Matthew's code. Just the CS portion of it, just the script. And then back, and now I gotta re-add water hits, which is easy enough. Just public. I'm going to say I want to get. And then down here, I simply want water hits equals water hits. Okay, so that should do it, and then hopefully I can drive. It keeps threatening the storm, and then it doesn't storm. I don't know what the deal is. What's up with these goddamn liberal storms? One minute you're going to rain, next minute you're not going to rain. Can't rely on anything these days. Is it storming up like you're not sure? There are errors. Oh, did I just have a typo in the class? Oh. Ugh. Okay, let's see. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Water hits floor. Okay. Let's add my code from my branch. No, it's debug code I want. All right, just bringing the code over. I guess there's some change. I don't know that yeah. Woo! It's good. It's so hard. Okay, so let's look at the sample. So let me see. Well, wait a minute. Matthew said the water level was something like -4, right? Maybe I, maybe I should talk in Discord. -5 on the local transform. Okay. So, okay, so I see the two front ones are out of the water, which makes sense. And then the two back ones are in the water, which I also think makes sense. Let me see. So, okay, and now we're expanding. Not sure what's going to love this here. Wait, did well. All right. Just calm down for a minute. Just stop. Just stop. For a minute. Just stop. All right. This. How do okay, I'll look up water history. I don't think messing with water hits will let's see after hopefully okay. Stop for a second. Stop. Let's go back to what I was saying. Right? Well, actually, let's change this. In water is simply going to be what was it? Position or P dot position Y is less than to do level. And then I guess oh wait, you answer we have to have the water transform, right? We have the water transform. Oh, AI was trying to tell me what to do. Let's see what AI said. Okay, I think let's do this. I don't know if we need to question it. Let's just go ahead and do water transform position. Okay. See how that does. Commit. That looks good. Now, I'm not sure you are going to love this. I don't know if you can understand, so I'm going to type it just so you. Uh, I'm gonna type not sure's name. How we would type it in Kekbo. There you go. Not sure is going to love the steering on both. Yeah, that's Kekbo notation. Kekbo notation. Or you could do like this. That's better. You say at not sure. Actually, I like that. That looks good. So you could actually, so if it was just a single, like that would be with no special characters in the name, but since he has a space, you would surround it with open brackets. There you go. Yep, that's Kekbo notation, boys. We're going to start Kekbo one of these days. Okay, so I changed how the water hits. Let's just see what that does. Okay, so it's two, which actually does kind of make sense to me. If they are, if like if they're on the higher end of the boat, the way two. Okay, so the left and the right. Oh, the front up, the front. Oh, okay, so these are just two in the back, two in the front, and the two front ones now in water. So they're in water and over water, right? Okay, now we only have one. Okay, so that makes sense, I think. It's bobbing up and down, right now we have one. Okay, I mean, that's actually very reminiscent of actual boat, right? So, so I'm going to add a collider to the boat. I'm going to add a collider to it. Let's get this out here. All right. All right, let's do that. Do it. Let's do it. Add component. It'll just use the mesh filter for the shape. One could argue you could remove them in with place colliders as well. I'll disable them and see how that goes. Okay. I got another idea. So what we're going to do, the water detector, it doesn't need necessarily use all of these. Okay? So now I don't know what Matthew's. I don't know what Matthew's changes are doing. So oh wait, where are my points? Oh, I gotta add new points then. Alright, so let's just start here. Add over your points. This will be I don't know, float, point, center, rear. And then we'll add one more, which will be float, point, go, point, center, front. Okay. Alright. Second. Alright, so let's just, I guess we can, right, because you could like here. So I feel like probably want to have more, probably want to have, maybe, I was thinking we could have more, because there's two types of points. There's, two types of points. Those used for bobbing the boat up and down, and two, two, those used for in-water detection. Something like that. Okay. Okay, we go back here. So let's take them over here. Okay, that's good. Rear. I think that looks pretty good. Now we get them here. Oh, water transforms gone. Oh, makes sense. This is bad. So, wait a minute. What's Matthew saying? I know he's going to shit on my parade. Enable gizmos. I don't like enabling gizmos. I will say to do put that here for now. Put water detector sample points. All right, so here and here. Okay, so I've added that there. All right, it's already there. Okay, let's see if it gets picked up in the main scene, which it did. Okay, so now it's Matthew's request of an gizmo. This one, toggle visibility of all gizmos in the scene. Okay, done. Not sure what that did, like in terms of like, oh, okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna make the fuck out of some lunch, man. Okay. Why did the window? Look at the window. I didn't change anything. something here? Oh my God, that's infuriating. It's Matthew's fault. Matthew's fault. Figure out how, but it is. It is his fault. Can I like lock it or attach it to or something? Go to the darn plug and I just can't scale it. Okay, so come over here. Come over here. I know my mom's gonna come out here and be like, why are you being so loud? So canvas, let's see. Is it this one? Okay. Canvas scaler. Okay. All right. Is it here? Scale with screen size. Constant pixel. Okay, scale with screen size. Okay, we're gonna do that. Now let's go all the way over here. That's fine. As long as this is the last time I ever have to drag it, that's fine. Okay. Put your resolution in as a reference. But that means I have to. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, let's move forward. I don't know what resolution I'm at. 1920 by 1080 maybe? I don't know. I think it's bigger than that, or more than that. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now okay, so we only put one in the front, one in the back. You know what I want to do? I want to put the one in the front in an obvious place where it's in the water. Okay, well, wait, is that the front one? I want to put it so that when we do go at beach, it's going to come out of the water and make it very obvious. All right, so I think I need to push it back a little, probably like right there. Turn these off real quick. Okay, so turn them. Okay, that's too high. Okay, I think that's probably good. So I want them both to be in the water. When I start this game, I want it to say water hits 2. It's coming, boys. It's coming. It's just a matter of when it's going to get here. Alright, so it does not say water hits 2. Oh, it looks fine. Oh, I think I changed the ground. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to do all of that. I could actually go into the scene. But let's move it back and down a little bit. Try that. Bum, ba, ba. Amazon is here. Be right back. What did you order the keyboard? He got an extra keyboard. It still says water hits 2. Wow, it's coming, boys. It's coming. Let me make sure that the changes actually went to the scene. Yeah? Okay, so let's play. No keyboard yet. Gotta get the not sure keyboard. I think not sure left me. It's alright. Okay, so it's going back and forth between 2-1, 2-1-0 sometimes even. Now settling at 1. I don't understand that. Let me look at the scene. Why can I not see the water? What has happened with my view in general? I'm not sure. Let's see. Do I want to do that? No. Bananas. What has happened to my scene? Like, am I? Okay. I don't understand. Okay, I think that's right. Okay. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to determine if that point is actually under the water, but I can't see the water. I really can't see the water. I mean, from there, if I move it down, the water hits 2 for sure. Okay, one thing I find interesting, let's look at this one. The points are not moving with the boat, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm not like. Okay, they are. Okay, my bad, they are. Because I put my mouse right over top, and I can see that they are moving. Okay, so they are moving. That's something. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Calm down for a minute. I know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, let me see. All right. So I think. I mean, all things said. I mean, all things considered, I think that the in-water mechanic works. Well, I shouldn't even call it in-water mechanic, right? I should call it the mechanic to see if the point is below the water level. But what I need to see there, now what I need to see, because what if, so I think like this scenario all the way in the far left and this one here just to the right of it, we're able to detect, I mean, those are the same scenario, right? But like, where's my wonderful yellow, okay? So these two, we've covered that, kind of. Now these are two different ones. That is the above water scenario, and then this is the above ground scenario. Okay. What problem are we working on? I don't even know anymore. I just know we're working on boats. I'm getting this done today. I mean, worst case scenario, I'm just going to merge Matthew's PR and be like, this is how it works for now. This is how it works for now. This is what. But ultimately, I want to be able to drive the boat up until it's beached, and then when it's beached, you can drive it very, very slowly over the ground, you know, and then, because I don't want the boat to get stuck on the ground permanently, so I want to be able to drive the boat onto the ground, and then you can back out. It looks like it works. It doesn't. I mean, it works okay. But I want it to work a little bit better before we move on. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. All right, let me see how it is now. Let me look. All right, fuck it. Maybe we just move on. Fuck, George, this is your fault. God, now I'm angry. My mom's gonna come out here. Why are you yelling at people? What's wrong? Is everything okay? Okay, this screen is crazy. See, the boat's stuck. I can't get the. I mean, I guess that's fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I just go ahead and merge Matthew's change. Maybe that's what I do. Because we do one, don't we? But there is something I noticed in last night, and then I noticed in Matthew's change. But I think I introduced it, but Matthew just using basing his code off of what I had written. It's still there, and I want to show you. And maybe this is a nitpick. Okay, I'm just going to drive the boat. Okay, well, the steering is insane. But you see how? I was going to say it's kind of wobbly, but it's not. But okay, maybe it's not that bad. All right, I'm gonna write copious notes, but fuck it, we're gonna go with this. All right. We'll keep this change here. So okay, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this a little bigger so you guys can see. Um, point, a point underwater, a point over land. Around to see if we did. Right? I wrote code, and then but that's going to tell you the shortest raycast. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to keep it for future generations. Do we even need raycast? Yeah, we do. So, it's going to, yeah, we get the average water depth from it, but and then the average water depth. Okay, so, yeah, so we do need raycast. This is shit code. But I want to move on. You guys are right, and honestly, maybe this is something like one of us or myself, I feel like if I came back to this in like a few weeks with like fresh eyes, I think I've just been looking at it too long now. So, yeah, this. Who's saying what? Who's saying that I suck? How did the interview with that AI guy go? So I get on the call with him. I hope you guys can hear me, but I get talk a little slow. I get on the call with him, and I tell him, like, it was obvious you were using AI. It was obvious you were using Google. But I started off with, it's obvious you have experience. It's obvious you are familiar with many of the concepts we're asking about. But it was also obvious that at times when you struggled, you were using AI or Google or something like that. I told him, I understand as programmers, we use AI, we use Google every day, and now if you are a good programmer in today's age, you're using AI every day. You're not relying on it, but you're using it. It's a tool, and it's a very good tool. So I told him that, and I just kind of go on like, I want to give you a chance, but I want to know like what your thoughts are. Like, I mean, and I can basically was like, I want to give you a chance, but I want to either give you a homework assignment that's very complicated and say use AI, use Google, use whatever you want, but it's going to be a large homework assignment. I didn't have anything in mind. I was thinking, give them like a homework assignment, give them like a day or two where he can use AI or whatever he wants, and then look at that. So I'm telling them this motherfucker, he was using AI to respond to me. Like I could tell he was like reading, like AI sitting there, it's listening, and then fucking reading the AI response. Well, yes, AI is being used in many places in today's IT environment. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, you know what? I forgot to change. I forgot to change the low latency on the stream. I completely forgot to do that. But anyway, this motherfucker was using AI in the conversation. And so I was like, I told him, I said, okay, well, let me reach back to the recruiter and I'll give you, I'll talk to the recruiter and we'll be in touch. And he's like, okay, great. And then I just told the recruiter, we're going to pass. What a fucking, oh my, not sure. It says you hire people based on integrity and intelligence. He lacked both. Yes. I mean, he admitted that he was using AI, which I appreciated, but he was fucking reading AI when he couldn't talk to me like a fucking human being. He had to, like, oh my God. So, no. Nope. Unbelievable. All right, so let me wrap this up. I think we're gonna move on from. I think we're gonna move. I want to write copious notes. This is utter shit, right? And this is no shade to. I know both of you guys helped with this. This is absolutely no shade to you guys. It's mostly on me. It's entirely on me. Not mostly. It's entirely on me. This is shit. So, but it's shit that works. So I want to come back to it at some point. It's mostly shit. It's some of the most shameful shit I've ever and can you guys, I know the audio is fucked, but can you guys hear it? Look, I don't know if you can see the wind. It's going to storm. Okay. Let it be known that this is no real. Oh gosh, guys. Let's see. Somebody said something. Leave a comment for tomorrow. Reminder: make a better boat. Yes. Okay. Okay. And let it be known that this is by no means a reflection of, I'm going to use Kekbo style, not a Kekbo notation. This is by no means a reflection of not sure or Matthew. This is entirely on me. You would think that after the 40 plus years I've been writing code that I wouldn't write shit like this. But here we are. I only hope that tomorrow, Eddie, and write something better. We shall see. Yours in Christ. Today, Abby. Okay. All right. Only good code is allowed on your new keyboard. So that means that means I have today and tomorrow to write code. See what I did there? That was a joke. See what I did there? Okay. All right. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Fuck it. Okay. What I'm going to do. I'm going to revert this. No, I'm going to leave it. Okay. Game Unity is going to be the last. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got rid of a transform. I like getting rid of things. Oh, I think we got rid of some points. I'm working on it, not sure. I'm working on it. Okay, the changes in game.unity don't look terrible. Okay, water detector. I don't even want to look at that. Vote prefab. Okay, so this is being pushed to Matthew's PR, which I think Matthew, did you? Oh, I'll look at the PR in a second. Okay. Updating some code to make my code less shittier because I am ashamed of being a shitty programmer. Okay. All right, let's see. So push this directly, and let's see what Matthew wanted to merge this into. I'm assuming you wanted to merge it into my branch, but I will just probably just you did. You wanted to merge it into that floating boat. I'm going to change that. Wait, where can I change that? Oh, I can change. It was right there. All right, I will see if I can merge. Okay, change the base. Some commits from the. Let's just for it. Okay, squash and merge. That's the review. I'm gonna add my review. All right, I have reviewed the changes. Matthew and Not Sure are excellent programmers. Meanwhile, I'm over here writing shit. Such is life. All right. Approved. Now I'll go ahead and merge it. Oh, wait, this is missing something though. Merged. It's behind us. We can finally move on from this national nightmare, which was the boat PR. Oh my God! I'm still not happy with it. It's fine. To it. I think I wrote an issue already. Vote. Let's search for vote. Add a tribal vote, which we did. Further, this one is done. I should be good. Actually, like link it and shit. So do that. Code. Get here. Okay, so add drivable boat, which we actually did. Add this was implemented by. And then, alright, close the comment. probably should have checked the checklist before I actually closed it, but whatever. We're here. We're there. We're clear. Get over it. Oh, no. We're not gay. We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. I'm just saying we're not gay. Wait a minute. We're here. We're clear. Get used to it. Okay. Let me see. All right. So, add a drivable boat. Boom. Let me make sure it's the right disk that we just closed. And we did. Perfect. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Change project name to St. Abilene. Let's do that really quick. I think that's going to be mostly easy. I think. So, let's see. Okay. Oh, dear. Okay. Clear. All right. I wanted to update everything. Okay, so no. I cannot type. Oh my god, I did bot checkout. No, it's Git. So I know that Not Sure has opinions about spelling out Saint. Okay, Git. Trying to think, where could we look? I mean, I really want to do ST, but yeah. Okay. So let's go here. I'm thinking of how it will look on the. Well, the title screen is different than the actual. Because I'm thinking about the repo name, right? So we have repo here, so it could be Saint Abilene or ST Abilene. If I make that a little bit bigger for you guys, Satan Abilene, Satan Abilene, no, Saint Abilene. What is this? Require contributors to sign off on web-based comments. Enabling this setting will require contributors to sign off on commits made through GitHub's web interface. Signing off is a way for contributors to affirm that they're all right. Well, what do you guys think of the repo name? ST or SAINT? I'll tell you what. I'm going to go pee, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Talk about it while I'm gone. Figure it out. What? It's not. It hasn't even started raining yet, but it's going to. All right. I agree with Matt. Saint, no confusion. Okay. Yeah, I asked my mother, but of course my mother is a boomer. I mean, I love my mom. No shade to her. But so I asked her. I explained it slightly different. I said, if you were writing a book, and on the binder, and the book was called, and I said St. Christopher. And on the book, would you write St. Christopher or would you spell out Saint? And she said she would spell it out. All right, so we're going to spell it out in the branch. We're going to spell out. Okay, spell it out everywhere. Okay, so let's rename the branch. I'm sorry, let's rename the repo. Okay, all right, rename. St. Abilene is available. Okay, wiki issues sponsorship. Sponsor helps the community know how to financially. Yeah. Well, I like money. Okay. I haven't looked at this in a while. All right. Let's see. Sponsorships for service repository, discussions, projects, that's fine. Pull requests. I kind of want to start enforcing cloning. Or forking, I'm sorry, forking. I kind of want to start enforcing forking, where you guys fork the repo, and then we could do that way, like Not Sure originally did. I kind of would like to move to that because the branches are going to get polluted. Allow merge commits, default, allow squashing, that's fine, allow merging. Control how and when users are prompted to update their branches if there are new changes available in this branch. Allow suggest updates. Always suggest updating pull request branches. Whenever there are new changes available in the base branch, present an update branch option. I like that. Turn that on. You can allow pull requests to automatically once all required reviews and status checks have passed. I kind of want to say yes. No, actually, maybe it should be a manual process. Automatically delete head branches. Okay. Archives. When creating source code archives, you can choose to include files stored in GitHub large file storage. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to get so rude. Jeez. Okay, let me just make one change. I didn't change. St. Abilene. All right, so down here. Okay, we'll rename it. All right. I don't like that. Okay, let's try with FT. No, I think I like spelling it out better. Okay, what about, how do you guys feel about Saint Abilene? Generally don't like putting dashes. I would generally want to prefer to use just like camel case or to rely on camel case, but maybe in this case, the dash. I don't know. Do you guys dash or no dash? I'm going to answer a question, or I'm going to try something to which I already know the answer. I'm going to try with space, but I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure that will not be allowed. Wait a minute, I don't know here. Yeah, the repository will be renewed. Yeah, so it's adding a dash. Do you guys think no dash or not sure? I don't like underscores. I think underscores are ugly. Yeah, I think that's ugly. Also, it's harder to type because you got to hold shift down, whereas the dash you just press. I'm gonna be right back. Ugh. I'm kind of 50-50. For public repos, I generally prefer no dashes. Although I can't say much because I use dashes in some public repos. Saint underscore Abilene, I don't like that at all. I don't. I prefer dashes to underscores. Like in most cases, dashes to underscores. The underscore looks like something went wrong. I don't know how to describe it, but the underscore looks like something like it just looks like something went wrong. Or the dash, I think the intention is clear. Repository has not changed. I don't think, looking at it like that, I don't like that. I think I'm going to get rid of it. Underscore is such a negative vibe, bro. It is. I don't like underscores. A dash looks like a hyphen. Well, dash is a hyphen. Oh, wait. No, hyphen. Which one's a hyphen? That was a hyphen. Is a hyphen? Oh, it's the dash. Yeah, I thought so. But for some reason, I'm thinking it's like a quote. Okay. It doesn't look bad there. It's definitely easier to read using dashes. You can see, I use dashes. Apparently, I didn't realize I used dashes this much, but yeah, like, let's say, if we use a dash, it needs to be an in dash. Is that like the Unicode long dash? No, we're definitely not doing that though, because that definitely that makes it very difficult to type out. All right, so that's what it looks like on the studio page. Let's just rename it to. Oh, actually, instead of that, let's just do this. A better idea. Damn it! Why is it underneath? Okay, here we go. Okay, so what looks better? Alright, so we got this Saint Dash Aveline or Saint. I feel like it's harder to read without the dash. Let's see. Long dashes are such a negative vibe, bro. Joking aside, long dashes look out of place to me. I agree. Matthew has been into many meetings with little children. Wait, what? Matthew has been into many meetings. Okay. All right. I think we're Saint Dash Aveline. Probably name that. All right. This repo got rid. All right, I think we're gonna go with that. We'll go Saint that. Well, first of all, what am I pinning? Public pins in this organization. I pin files or something? I don't understand. We should use a plus, Saint plus Evelyn. No. I wish we could use the. I wish we could use a space, honestly. Although, yes, it'll cause a lot of problems. Okay, I guess actually I can close this repo. Close pull request. I'm not repo, but close the pull request. Okay. This PR was ultimately branched again by Matthew, and that was merged with blank. Okay. Close with a comment. Okay. All right, so I guess we're doing good with we're gonna go, let's refresh. Okay, I like it up there, Saint Dash Aveline. I like it. Kind of makes me think I should do Dog Dash Finger Dash Studios, but I think we can leave Dog Finger Studios alone just like it is. Okay, let's go. we change the project? Oh. Let's say I should probably, well, let me see. I'm curious. Fetch. Okay. All right. So the next thing I want to work on is this. Add winning scene. Or add winning cutscene. Actually, that's not a good title. Make the game winnable. So what did I type out here? Add a comment to the HUD to determine if the comments will always be in the HUD or only in driving mode. Okay. Add ability for NPCs to enter exit boat, which we did already. Oh, NPCs. Okay, no, we don't have a way to do that. A cutscene framework. I think what I call the cutscene framework probably will end up being a quest framework. It's gotta be I hate quest. I hate the word quest. Is there a better word? I look forward to Abby yelling at me when he doesn't like his new keyboard. Okay, I gotta go. See ya. All right, not sure. We'll see you soon. Yeah. I'll let you know how the keyboard is. Get to you on Tuesday. I am fully prepared to return it. Learn to love it over time. Yeah, maybe. You ever like the sound of it? Like, you ever like, because like I have a pad of paper and I'm always writing notes, right? And like, I don't know what it is, but sometimes the paper will get like wet or like humid in just the right way, and then it makes a certain like paper sound, and I always love that sound. I don't know what it is. Okay. Is there a okay? In terms of video game quests, I'm looking for a better word than quest. Something that doesn't have a D&D feel. Let's see what AI comes up with. Task objective isn't bad. I kind of like objective. All right, I want to write these down because the paper is making a sound. It's making that sound that I kind of love, so I'm going to write it down. So let's see. And also this pen. You ever get like certain pens and you just like writing with? Maybe that's a Gen X thing. Matthew's probably too young for that. Okay, objective I would say is a candidate. I really like objective. Assignment. I don't hate assignments. Like I kind of like assignment too. Challenge. Journey. Venture. Operation. It's not terrible, but no, it's not. It's not going to win. Pursuit. Or campaign. I think objective wins. I really like objective, and Matthew agrees. Each carries a different tone, so the choice depends on your game's theme and vibe. For example, mission works well for sci-fi or action, while journey fits exploration-heavy games. If you share more detail, I think we're just going to go with objective. So what if objectives? Okay, so let me look at what I added here. Okay, winning cutscene. Add losing cutscene. Things to be addressed in one or more future tickets. Add a cutscene of the boat being destroyed by a missile when the player drives too far north or south. All of those can have multiple objectives. All of what can have multiple objectives. Add audio cues. Oh, yeah, I want to add audio cues. So, like, if you're in the boat, that would be like an objective behavior, right? It would be attached to the objective such that if you get in the boat with Green Guy, your son, you and Green Guy are in the boat and you're driving north, Green Guy could be like an audio cue, like, Dad, I think you might be going the wrong way, or something like that. Add fuel. Here's another thing. Add fuel. So fuel to the vehicles. And I think I put this as a... fuel to vehicles. This feature will implement when entering drive mode, a fuel gauge will appear. I should probably add when exiting drive mode, the fuel gauge will disappear. Let me add that actually. When leaving drive mode, the fuel gauge will disappear in the HUD. The amount of fuel on the gauge will decrease accordingly when the player is driving at a gas station or a gas pump to the game, add a gas can asset to the game, allow the gas can to be filled at the gas station, allow a boat to be filled with gas, and the boat should stop working when it runs out of fuel. So that's the full functionality. But I'm fucking sick of boats. I'm sick of boats right now. No. I mean, we're gonna eventually do that, but we don't have to do it right now. Okay, so I'm trying to think if I should rewrite like how this is. Add winning cutscene, add cutscene framework. I mean, I guess the cutscene framework would actually kind of be tied to the objectives. Yeah. Well, cutscene in general. Actually, does it? No. Yeah. Because I guess you could argue that like you will always have an objective in the game. There will never be an idle point where you don't have an objective. And even if you have an idle point, we could still make like an invisible objective. So you're always under the... So the game state is always influenced by some objective. Let me save. Here. Oh yeah, I haven't. Can't believe Not Sure left us. What a jerk. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a stream. I'm gonna end for now. I'll probably be back later. But I want to take a shower and hang out with my mom for a little bit. All of those can have... Oh, yeah. Okay, I reread your statement, but yeah, you can have multiple... That's another thing I need to remember. So, the objective framework, the player can have multiple objectives. Okay. Okay, I got to think about this. No, this is cool because let's see. Let's just start it. Okay, get the fuck away from me, boats. I gotta redeem myself with a decent objective framework. What are the objectives? Like, are the objectives, is each objective, well, obviously, I guess you would have like a base objective class. And that would have, this isn't code that's going into production. This is just to convey the idea. All right? And you know what I'm talking about, Matthew. It's just to convey the idea. This is not, this isn't even necessarily compilable code. It's just to convey the idea, okay? Let me see. Objective. I know what Matthew's going to say. I know what he's going to say. Some people. No, but you would just have like oh wait, no, this is C#. Damn it. So I guess you just have like objective prerequisites is completed, is available. Oh, that's another one. Okay. I like that. That's fancy. I like that. That's actually fancy. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to think about this for... Because the thing of, like, how do you do objectives, Matthew? Like, are they, like, I'm sure you have some... I think you have quests, actually. Or whatever, but, you know, same thing. Like, I'm sure you have some base class. But are the actual instances of the quests / objectives, like, is each one its own class? Are you using... and I can kind of see a way to use scriptable objects here, maybe, but I'm not sure if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm curious to see how you do it. They are all scriptable objects. Base class is quest scriptable objects. So let me double check. Or let me do. Yeah. So I mean that makes sense. So then, but then each objective. I guess each objective will need code. Like, you have to have code for each objective. Oh! Yeah, you do. And I guess that's fine. I don't know if you saw it on my stream when I showed the... Yeah, I think you did, and that's what reminded me. Like, that's why I asked you. And I kind of remember you saying that they were scriptable objects. But then I would guess, okay, so they're scriptable objects, but you would still... I would imagine you would still need some type of concrete class. Maybe not for every objective, but for some objectives, I would think you would need some type of concrete class. You can create an instance of a scriptable object, right? But so, like, let's say you had let's just add public string description, public string title. Okay. So then you would have, so let's assume this is a scriptable object. This is where reflection actually comes in really, it could be really handy. Maybe. Well, I might just have something like, yeah, the scriptable object has like this, right? Like that would all be, like the title, the description, and the prerequisites, I guess, would be, so let's say you have a concrete class like save objective. Yeah, and my quest scriptable object is where all the quest data lies, basically the base. Okay, so that's you would need like this. Yeah, you would need code because I imagine that what would happen. Like, let's go to save the princess objective. If I would use the princess objective, well, I guess each objective would have, well, I guess these well, from mono here. And so you would have void, you would have a wait. Some of them might need to do something when the game starts. Some of the objectives, some of the missions, so then you would have, I guess, start method 2. Okay, that makes sense. Is that every objective is going to have a class. You get fancy and like do like some like meta programming, like functionality is data. I guess that might be over engineering. I have a quest manager that handles the instances and tracking. I bet it's a singleton. Similar to what you just wrote. Quests, okay. So yeah, I mean, geniuses think alike. So, of course. So let me see what you got here. Yeah, header detail. Okay, so that's just this. Okay, the progress. So objective, of course. Okay, ID, description, rewards, bonus reward. See, I think that's where you start to get tricky, or it starts to get tricky. Okay, but actually, I guess it's not. I guess it's okay. Okay, but then the quest, okay, so let's say you had to save the princess quest in your system. You would have to have a save the princess class, or sorry, a save the princess quest class, correct? And the pattern you would have a save the princess quest class, and your quest manager would essentially look at this, look at the scriptable object and say, hey, instantiate a quest. Here's instantiate a quest object from this scriptable object, and then it's going to create a save apprentice class, right? So you'd have like okay, so let's see, class. Public. Actually, the AI is not far off. Let's see. You can do it like that. I mean, no, I mean, I know you can. I'm just trying to think of like, I'm trying to like poke at your mind because you've written this before, so I'm just trying to see like what kind of patterns work for you. Because I can like the junior engineer in me is trying to think of a way to do it all as data. All right, it's trying to think of a way to like do all the like basically just store data as the quests, and then that way when you want to create a new quest, you just create data. But then you start going down this like functionality as data pattern, where now you're just writing code in data. Well, if you're going to do that, you might as well just write code. You see what I mean? It's almost like a plugin framework, or like, yeah, it's very much a similar idea. So anyway, I might refactor mine a little bit. Anywhere in a class, I can call quest manager start quest. Yeah, but does start quest return anything, or does it just like create a state and now you're in that state in the game? Right, because you can have multiple active quests. Well, I'm going to think about this some more, but I was excited about getting to this one because this is like a new design pattern, and yeah. No, I think this is going to be a fun one. I might work on this today off stream too. Let me see what I have on the to-do list. So make the game winnable. That's basically the quest. Is add a drivable Jeep. It'll create an instance of the quest you haven't considered active so we can display it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so we have, after this, add a drivable Jeep. But I mark that as a, that might be a good first issue for somebody. Yeah, help on it. Oh, wait, no. No, I don't know if that would be a good first issue, but it would be fun. Add a map. Error text display. Give enemy NPCs weapons to shoot. Oh, yeah. The NPCs need to actually use their guns to shoot. Right now, they can hold the gun, but then when they shoot, it's coming out of their body. And refactor the HUD and cursor management. Alright, so that's good. Alright, boys. Well, I'm going to call it a stream. Oh, look at that. I got 5 people. Even with all the audio, so I got 5 people listening. Audio. Has the audio been shit the whole time? Anyway, be sure to click and subscribe. Be sure to click and subscribe. Like the video. Check out my other channel at those places. I swear I'm actually going to watch. I'm going to have a video on my channel real soon. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm feeling like a little loopy.